Welcome back, and if you're new here, I'm William Stern, and this series, The Power to Lead, is all about becoming the kind of leader who builds a business that scales. And if you've been following along, we've already talked about the number one reason that businesses fail and the hidden cost of weak leadership. Now, if you haven't watched those yet, just go back and check them out because today kind of builds on that foundation. I think you can click right up there and get to the playlist. So now let me ask you something. Have you ever hired someone you thought was going to be amazing, and then a few months later, we realized that they're a complete and utter disaster? Or maybe worse, you knew they weren't the right fit, but you kept them on anyway. If that's true, you're not alone. Most business owners absolutely suck at hiring. And it's one of the biggest reasons companies stay small, they struggle with culture, and they burn through all their cash. Most people think hiring is about finding the most qualified person for the job. That's not it. Hiring is more about finding the person who's the best fit for your company's mission and their culture and your long-term vision. Because let's be real, resumes mean nothing today. I've hired people who looked incredible on paper, but were terrible employees. And I've hired people with zero experience who turned out to be absolute killers in the business. Now, if you're just hiring based on experience, degrees, or some generic skill set, you're playing the wrong game. You see, A players don't apply for jobs. They're already winning somewhere else. If you want the best talent, you have to go out and recruit them. See, most hiring problems aren't hiring problems. They're leadership problems. Now, if you can't attract the top talent, it's because your company isn't a place where top talent wants to be. And you don't need more employees. You just need the right ones. A single A player will outperform 5 average employees. So instead of hiring based on qualifications, start hiring based off of alignment. Stop hiring for what someone has done and start hiring them for who they are. The best hires have 3 things in common. They align with your company's mission. They're not just looking for a paycheck. They want to be part of something bigger. They have the right attitude and energy. Skills can be taught. Work ethic, coachability, resilience, that's either in them or it's not. And they take ownership. You see, A players don't need to be micromanaged. They thrive under leadership, not management. And if you're waiting for great talent to find you, you're already getting left behind. You see, the best hires aren't on job boards. They're already employed. And if they're talented, someone's already paying them well. That means you have to recruit them. It's no different than sales. You have to sell your company the same way you sell your product. And if you want the best people, you need to show them why working for you is the best move that they could make. Now, here's the big question. Who's helping you get better at hiring? Because you can't build a world-class company with a mediocre team. And that's actually why we've created the Fraternity. You see, inside the Fraternity, you're surrounded by high-level entrepreneurs who've already figured this out. We teach you how to attract top talent, how to build a culture where A players thrive, and how to scale the business the right way. So if you're serious about leveling up your leadership and actually building a team that wins, this is where you want to be. And in the next episode, we're going to take this even further. You see, most people think they're great leaders, but most of them aren't. So in episode 5, we're going to break down the leadership test, the brutal, no BS way to measure whether you're actually leading at a high level or if your team is just tolerating you. And if you ever wondered why your people aren't taking ownership, they're not producing at the level you want, or they're not fully bought into your vision, this is the episode you don't want to miss. Hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in episode 5. Your goals might feel out of reach right now, but they don't have to be. That's why Brad and I built the Fraternity. It's a private community of entrepreneurs who are working together to achieve more. We want to push harder and get results faster. You're not meant to do this alone. Click the link in the description. Let's reach those goals together. See you on the inside.